You guys ready to get rich? In this episode, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you how to identify a 500x coin, and I'm going to show you why Future Coin is that coin, and it'll get you that 500x faster than anybody else even gets you 10x. So if you have coins that you love, let's say coins that you've already bought, the smart thing to do is invest in Future Coin, let it do 10x, 50x, 100x, 500x, and then sell some of it to buy more of the coins that you want to go up, that you think will do well. I mean, that makes sense, right? Otherwise, you're just going to be like, and just hold and wait and wait and wait and watch everybody else get rich on Future Coin while your coin does nothing. Your coin might go up 30%. Woohoo, great. So I'm going to tell you why Future Coin is going to go up 100 to 500 times its current value, and then I'm going to explain to you, you can take that knowledge and apply it to anything, and you really should, because it's the underlying mechanics of the economics and tokenomics. First of all, here's the main thing. This is the only thing we're going to talk about in this episode. The mechanism which drives value. That's it. Mechanism that drives value. Mechanism to drive value. I don't care what prepositional, transitional word you use in between. Mechanism for value. Okay? Every single thing that you invest in has to have a mechanism that creates value. Did you get that? If you don't understand what that means, you have to ask. Okay, so Tesla creates value. Okay, sure. Tesla creates cars that are valuable. Okay, Tesla creates sales that create money, which is value. Sure. Got it. But how does Tesla, what's the mechanism to create value for Tesla's stock? Now that's another question. Tesla stock doesn't actually go sell a car. If I buy Tesla stock, does that mean that it gives me the right to sell a Tesla car? No. If I buy Tesla stock, does it give me a right to, I don't know, share Elon Musk's private jet? No. So what is it that makes Tesla stock valuable? No, well, the answer is simple. But you have to apply that same logic to coins that go up way more and way faster than stocks do. And here's a simple answer for a lot of you guys that are young or haven't ever really thought this all the way through. What makes Tesla stock valuable is that it entitles you, it literally gives you ownership of a portion of Tesla's profits. So if Tesla makes $1 billion this year, what ends up happening is, and let's say you own 1% of all the Tesla stocks. Well, guess what? You own 1% of that $1 billion. Woohoo! Yes! Yeah, but how do I know that that's why they do quarterly reports. They do quarterly and annual reports for public corporations that the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, has to approve. And that's why all these accountants have to get degrees that get approved by the Securities and Exchange Commission or Accounting Commission or Accounting Board of Accountants or whatever it is in every single country. It's very legal. And if anybody, even Elon Musk, fakes those reports and says, hey, we made $1.3 trillion, except he actually only made $1.29 trillion, he goes to jail. Game over. New CEO, new founder, bam, it's done. So there are people with guns. There are actual people with guns that make sure that if you own 1% of Tesla stock, then you get to take home 1% of what Tesla made that year. Ta-da! And then that stock also has its own value based on speculation, people buying more than what Tesla actually makes and so on. But now that you know the mechanism, ask yourself, with really popular coins like Unicoin, Sushi Coin, 1inch Coin. These are all coins that are on, or any coin, for instance, that's in Binance or even Uniswap. What's the mechanism that drives the value of that coin? What makes the value of that coin go higher? Well, because more people will ape in. It's a race of the stupider. What's the expression that stock people use? The more dumb money comes in and drives the. That's not a mechanism. That's a Ponzi. What a Ponzi is it says, hey, you buy this, and I'll get other people to buy it for more from you. And I'm going to tell everybody the same thing. Pretty soon, eventually, what's going to happen is you're going to run out of people that buy it. Well, why would I buy this? Because it's going to get more expensive. Yeah, but why is it going to get more expensive? Because more people are buying it. Huh? It's kind of like that meme cartoon where the dude's got his head, literally his head's bending over backwards under his balls, and he's stuck his head in his own ass. That's literally it. Oh, you should buy this token because it's going to go up. Why is it going to go up? Because you're going to buy this token. It's not sustainable. At some point, it ends, right? The reason why Tesla stock goes up is because Elon Musk can keep innovating, and now he's building robots. Pretty soon, he's going to do Neuralink. Pretty soon, he's going to put people on Mars and develop apartment complexes on Mars. And then he's going to, I don't know, make cows grazing on Mars and sell Martian cow beef to Earth because Earth won't let farmers raise cows or something. And so every time he actually generates real money from people that bought real things that they really wanted, like beef from Mars and apartments on Mars, the government or some kind of people with guns is going to make sure that Elon Musk gives you however much stock you own, gives you enough money worth the equivalent of however much stock you own. Because that stock is an entitlement. It's like saying I'm a part owner. It's not like saying it is saying I'm a part owner of Tesla. But now go back to coins like Uni, Sushi, 1inch, I don't know, anything. And what's it entitled you to? You know how much money Uniswap makes? You know how much MetaMask makes? You know how much money OpenSea makes? These guys make billions of dollars, literally billions of dollars. And if you buy their coin, do they tell you, hey, thanks for owning 0.001% of all our coins. We made $1 billion, so I'm going to send you 0.001% of $1 billion. Thank you for playing. Do they ever do that? No, they don't ever do that. So what's their coin worth? It's actually worth a zero. Most everybody's coin, but Future Coin's coin is not like that. And I'm going to explain to you what the difference is. But then you can say, no, it's not worth zero because you can do staking. You can, it's a utility token. There's only so many of them. And then there could be inflation, but it's actually worth less than zero, especially if you do staking. I'll tell you why. You know what staking is? Well, staking is investing. No, it's not. Staking is loaning someone money for almost no interest at all. Staking. Hey, you loan me. Okay, I'll put my Ethereum address right in this YouTube video. I'll put my Bitcoin address in this YouTube video. You send me 3 Bitcoin. Okay, you send me 30,000, or hell, if you want, you can send me 10 Bitcoin, or even 100 Bitcoin. You send me that Bitcoin, and then I'm going to write you a little note that says, you earned 10 Bitcoin worth of staking. I'm going to send you that note. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to that note for you. That's exactly what staking is. Staking is you buy Ethereum, real Ethereum that you can trade for money right now with real money. And then what you do is you buy this shitty coin, Unicoin or Sushi coin or whatever. You buy this shitty coin, and then what you do is you stake it. You stake it in their network. So you give them real money, and then they give you a shitty fake ass coin, and then you give that coin back to them. Huh? So I will write you a note that says, you gave me 10 Bitcoin after you deposit, and then you just give me that note back. And then what I'm going to do, how often? Like every month or so, or every day or so, staking rewards go up. So what I'll do is I'll send you, I'll write you a new note, and I'll cut it up into tiny little pieces, and I'll mail you a little sliver of that note, a little piece of that paper, just a little chunk of that note, in the mail, in the Canadian Post or the U.S. mail. I'll just send it to you, and you'll have that amount that you staked. That's exactly what that is. This is the dumbest thing in the world. Yeah, but I can take that sushi and then I can sell it. But look, most everything always goes down longer than it goes up. Bull runs go like this and then down Everybody knows this. Bull runs go like this, and then after the bull run is done, the bear market goes doof, and then do. So you're losing money 2 straight years, and then you're in a bull run for 3 weeks. So what ends up happening is you send me your 10 Bitcoin, and then I send you a little note that says, hey, you're staking 10 Bitcoin with me, woohoo! And then I send you a little note, another note that says, hey, you just earned 0.1 Bitcoin worth of my paper note, my little scribbled post-it note that I sent you. Yeah, but that post-it note, I can sell that post-it note. True, you can sell that post-it note. But now, because of the bear market, that post-it note is worth nothing. Yay, you've lost 90% of the value on that post-it note. That's what happens when you stake. You stake Unicoin, you stake a Sushi coin, you stake all these other coins. You even stake Ethereum. And when you stake it, and then it loses 70% of its value, but don't worry, here's 1% more of the coin that you just staked. That is worthless, especially when you can do this. Instead of staking, if you just traded with us, did you see this? Let me show you this, hold on. This is how much money you make if you just trade with us, literally. Look at this. My first 5-figure percent badge, thanks to OTC Bitcoin, Precision TA. Literally, if you put in $1,000, you would have $10,000, $100,000. $100,000 from a $1,000 trade. Does staking give you that much money? I'm gonna guess no. So, how do you get that much money? You don't stake. You actually keep your money liquid and you trade with us. And then you buy a coin that actually has a mechanism that produces value, like Future Coin. Okay, so now I've explained to you what doesn't produce value and what does. Why stocks are different from crypto coins, which are mostly Ponzi's that are worthless. Oh yeah, but it's a governance token. It lets me govern. Yeah, but does it let you get rich? Well, if more people want to buy the governance token, then yeah, I get more money. Well, why would people want to buy it? Because price would go up. Well, why would price go up? Because more people buy. It's just stick your head into your own rectum time. It's not sustainable. That's why you have 80% downtrends, 90% downtrends on these altcoins that just disappear in value. Now, what's the difference? And why don't they do that? Why don't most coins let you say, okay, here's Uniswap. Uniswap made this much money. We made $1 billion this year. We're just going to divvy that up, cut it up, and based on how many Unicoins you own, we're just going to do an airdrop. They can. They can do that. Why don't they? Because that is the exact definition of a security. Dun, 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 dun. And if it's a security, you go, whacked. I did not commit my, whatever they say. I didn't kill myself or whatever. You get carted away. Why is that? Well, I'm not an American. Doesn't matter. America has ally relationships. This is why America's military is all over the world. America says, hey, we're going to protect you. We're going to put our military bases in your country. In return, you're going to do what we say, bitch. That's what America does. And so America says, I don't like that guy. He's making money without paying me taxes. And he's making it so that these Americans don't pay taxes, because instead of just going public, which would make them have to pay taxes and have to pay SEC fees and have to pay for federal this, federal that, and federal everything, they're using cryptocurrency, so they're not paying me taxes. I don't like him. Mr. France, Mr. Italy, Mr. Japan, Mr. Korea, whatever country, can you arrest him, please? And they're like, okay, sure, whatever you say, America. Keep those F-14s or F-21s or whatever they are. Keep those drones near us to protect us. That's what ends up happening. That's why you can't get a portion, you can't get a percentage of the profits of any of these massive websites that make billions of dollars. I'm telling you, MetaMask makes billions of dollars. Look, every single trade that you do, they take 0.7% of every trade. And look at the billions of dollars worth of volume, what, per week or something, or per month? Just do 0.7% of that. It's astronomical amounts of money. It's amazing amounts of money that they make. And they can't give you a percentage of that, because if they do, everybody that built the MetaMask code gets handcuffed and taken to jail. So they cannot implement the mechanism for creating value that ends up creating value on any coin. So most coins are worthless. Well, what about Bitcoin? How come Bitcoin went up? Bitcoin already had a built-in mechanism for creating value. What is that? That's people trying to escape China and do money laundering. Really rich people, multimillionaires, buying Bitcoin in China, selling it in Hong Kong, taking the cash and moving to Vancouver, Canada, or moving to Irvine, California. That's what they did. Which is also why Bitcoin's not going up much anymore. Since there are so many stable coins, now these people trying to, anyway. So every single coin that went up a lot has a mechanism for creating value. Now I'm telling you that Future Coin has that. That's why I'm explaining this to you in such depth. What is Future Coin going to do? If Future Coin, first of all, is actually going to make money, is actually going to really make money. They're going to put up a website, unlike all these other coins that are not doing anything. Literally, when's the last time? Think of a coin, any coin that you like or that you have in your wallet, actually made profit. Think of any coin that you have in your wallet. When did it make Litecoin, for instance? Litecoin, hey, cool. When did it make profit? When did Litecoin actually do something that someone said, hey, I'm going to buy Litecoin and let you burn it, because when I buy Litecoin, I get 5 eggs per Litecoin. Or when I burn Litecoin, I get really hot Russian chicks giving me shoulder rubs. No. You buy Litecoin and nothing happens. You invest in Litecoin, or you invest in Binance coins, a little bit of something. You get a little bit of discount there and there. You get some kind of value. You get something. That's the mechanism for creating value, but it's not that much. If you buy something, you should be able to get something really, really important back. Like if you buy Bitcoin, the Chinese people about 8 years ago, you know what they got back from buying Bitcoin? Freedom. They got to leave the country and change their name and change their face a little bit. And Mr. Zhang became Mr. Wang. Hello, Mr. Wang. That's the value. It allowed you to leave communist rule, and it allowed your family to not have to go dig in the gulags and eat mush every day in sub-zero freezing Siberia temperatures. That's the value of Bitcoin. It saves lives. Not as much anymore, so that's why Bitcoin's price hasn't been going up as much anymore. That makes sense now, right? Everything's falling together for you. You're getting the big picture as to what creates value. Now, what's Future Coin going to do? Future Coin is actually going to make money, real actual dollars. Future Coin is going to make real actual euros. Future Coin is going to make actual real yen and won and pounds and francs and Deutschmarks or whatever still left over. Okay, awesome. Good for them. Good for them. But how does me get rich? How does that deliver value? How does that create value? How does that give me value for holding that coin? Really, really simple. Remember, I already told you why Uniswap and MetaMask and Sushi can't say, hey, we made this much. If you own 1% of our coin, then I'm going to give you 1% of our profit. The US government will put you in shackles. That's why they can't do that. Future Coin can't do that either. So what's the difference? The difference is that Future Coin actually has a mechanism to deliver value. What is that? They're actually going to use a portion of the profits to just buy their coin. They might buy it and keep some of it. They might buy it and burn it all. They might keep some of it and burn some of it. But it's the easiest way to give you back value for your early investment. And so if they get thousands and thousands of customers, users on their website. It's a SaaS website, software as a service. It's kind of like Salesforce is a SaaS company. Salesforce is a business to business, or Adobe now. All Adobe products are software as a service. You just pay a monthly fee and you get to use Adobe products. It's like $100 or $200 a month, and you get to use all these Adobe products. The same thing is what FutureCoin's going to do. They're going to keep putting out publicly usable software that people are going to pay for. $10 a month, $20 a month, $300, $500 a month if you're a corporate bigwig and a multi-billionaire. You might even pay $10,000 a month for their service, for the data that they give you. Then what they're going to do is they're going to say, hey, we're making free money, but these guys that invested in us in the beginning, they actually made us eat a little better than just ramen while we were developing the coding for these websites. And they're not just going to have one, they have several in the pipeline. And I asked them what their other websites are, they wouldn't tell me yet. So I at least know of one of them, and one of them alone, the first one alone is going to make a lot of money, I think. And I'm pretty much right about these things all the time. So they're just going to buy back the coin. Now, what percentage of their profits are they going to use? To how frequently are they going to buy back the coins? This is stuff that they're still talking to lawyers about. I asked them, from my just reading headlines and all that, I actually think that if any kind of, I'm not a lawyer, obviously, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm thinking that if any kind of statement is made or anything is published on a website, for instance, that says, we're going to buy back our coin, the US SEC can use that as a evidence, or the prosecutors can use anything. This is why when you go get arrested or you get pulled over, you just shut the fuck up. You don't say anything, because they can twist your words and then they can make it trigger some kind of penal code or some vaginal code or something. That was a stupid Ajay gag. Anyway, so I don't know that they'll actually come out and say it, but for me, I can say that I think that's what they'll do, without creating extra, like, Security and Exchange Commission liability for them. So I think that's what they're going to do. I think that's fair enough. And I think with that much, having said that much, still leaves a little bit of risk, still leaves a little bit of uncertainty. But it gives you a whole lot of, and let me just say this. I only work with people that I really, really think, I'd be really, really surprised if they fucked me over. I generally try not to work with people. If you've ever talked to me in Twitter, I'm just rude to everybody, because I don't have time, and everybody who talks to me generally just wants something from me for free without offering anything in return. So it's just the way. So the people that I work with, if I tell you about a coin, they all do very well. I don't think there's ever been a coin that I told you is going to do 100x and hasn't at least done 80x. Most of the coins, if I say they're going to do 100x, they'll do 500 or 300x. And like I keep telling you, MediBlock, Theta, a bunch of the coins on Huobi at one point, Jeju Doge, some of those meme coins I told you about, and even the other coins that are mentioned in the last bull run. When they go up, I even tell you when to sell. I even tell you, hey, I think there's not going to be any new buyers soon, and then I think everyone's going to have to start paying rent and paying taxes, so everyone's going to have to sell, so you should probably sell at least a little bit now. I tell you this stuff, but hey, if you miss that tweet, or if you miss that YouTube, or if you miss that signal in bitcoin-signals.org, I mean, I tell you to buy at the bottom, I tell you to sell at the top, but if you don't catch one of these signals, like I said, I'm not going to go chase you down at your house and say, hi, Mrs. Bergendorf, is Jerry home? I have to tell Jerry to sell his coins. I'm not going to do that. Oh, he's in the basement. Go on in. Go right on in. Okay, so future coins, mechanism for producing profits is that they're actually going to make money, and then They're going to buy their own coin. That's the easiest thing to do. Instead of just constantly going, well, who has how much money? Well, let's just airdrop these guys this much money, and then here's the processing fees, and then we have to get an accountant to audit our earnings. Now, fuck that. Fuck all that. It's a dumb thing to do. Just buy your own coins. That'll drive the price up, and then if anyone wants to sell, you can just sell after the corporation converts their actual real bank money into more future coin. Will they burn some? Will they keep it? Will they later dump it back onto the market? Who knows for now. A little bit of risk, a little bit of uncertainty for you still left, which keeps the price low for a while. Well, why don't they have a website? Why don't they have a Telegram? Well, you can wait. You can wait until they do. What I'm telling you is that I'm telling you about these guys way early. You can wait until they have all these things, and you can also pay 10 times more money per future coin. You choose. Little data, lot of risk, low price. Lots of information, low risk, high price. Life is a bunch of trade-offs. Get used to it. You know, it's funny. Most people who have bad money karma, you know what they'll do is they'll say, no, I'm not going to buy this because there's not enough information about this coin. Okay? Wait until there is information. Oh, shit. I'm not going to buy this because it's gone up 15x in the last week. They're always finding reasons not to make themselves rich. They're always creating excuses to keep themselves poor. And that's fine too. As long as you recognize that, because self-awareness, enlightenment is what brings meaning to life. Okay. Get rich, guys. Just get some future coin, and if it goes up a lot and you think it went up a lot and you have to pay bills, like I said, sell some. And get your initial investment out. This thing is so bullish. It goes up so fast that you should at least get half or 70 or 80% of your initial investment out as soon as you can. And then just hold the rest. Just let the profit make profit for you. I'm telling you how to make money safely. I'm even telling you that. And I'm even going to tell you when, I know the developers aren't going to like me when I tell all my viewers to sell, but hell, the developers make money with or without future coin. The only reason they're using future coin is because it helps them get a kickstart, basically. Creates funds so that they don't have to eat ramen while they're building all these websites and doing all the marketing. Oh, P.S., little Easter egg, they're starting their marketing in China to the Chinese people and to America nationwide and to Europe. They're starting it today. You wouldn't have known that had you not paid attention to this video for 28 minutes and 15 seconds. But since you did, now you know. Okay. Just give me a bunch of likes on this video. Give me a bunch of likes on this video, because if you do, more people will see it. Make sure you buy future coin first, and then if you click like on this video, more people will see the video. They'll buy future coin, and then the price of future coin will go up because more people saw it. Well, why will more people see it? Because the price of future coin went up. Well, why will the price of future coin go up? Because more people saw it. It's like head in the rectum. But it works for the time being. It's not sustainable. It ends up being a Ponzi and then crashes unless there's a mechanism for delivering value, which is actually creating websites that people will actually pay for with real money. And that's what future coin's going to do. Okay, it's 2022, Chinese New Year, Asian New Year. Get rich. And this is your last chance. I'm telling you, this is your last chance to get rich because of artificial intelligence. That's the only thing I didn't tell you. What sectors, what kinds of websites is FutureCoin making? They're making websites that artificial intelligence can't touch, and there's not many zones or niches or business areas that artificial intelligence can't touch. But that's what they've done. They've focused on analyzing artificial intelligence weakness, and they're attacking it using artificial intelligence. So the entire future coin network system is built using artificial intelligence. Cool, huh?